has been an outcome of all the partnerships that we have, and all our channels have grown well, including and especially our proprietary channels, our agency channel, as well as our direct channels and our online channels. So it has been holistic growth. Also the business that we do through the partnerships that we have now with 246 partnerships through all the NBFCs, HFCs, and of course our promoter company.
There's also been a 64% growth in the single premium policies. Can you help us understand what contributed to those?
This is in line with our strategy to focus on non-par savings segment. We believe that the opportunities are phenomenal here because of an average Indian beginning to live longer, given better life expectancy. And so we've been working on this space for at least the last 18 to 24 months, wherein we conceptualized and manufactured some products that have helped offer value propositions that simply did not exist in India, especially the deferred annuity space. And that has been accepted and is a very sought after product, and it's been doing very well through all our channels. So that's the reason. So the single premium that you see is on the back of our annuity book having grown by 4 times versus the similar period last year.
Could you then help us understand what has been the contribution of pension to the overall new business premium that you earned this quarter, and how much of it, in terms of, what was the share of pension business in the new business premium as well, if you can give those figures?
Yeah. So in terms of share, our pension, which sits within our non-par savings category, that category has gone up from 8% to 12%, and will continue to grow, and we are very eagerly awaiting the union budget, because the finance minister very recently has talked about a lot of relaxation and impetus that he intends to give to the NPS, and we have a subsidiary, the NPS subsidiary, which will be a feeder into the pensions and retirement space that you're talking about. So let's see whether there are amendments that are being rolled out, which will then give us a further fillip to the retirement space.
So by how much then do you think you would want to grow the pension part of the business in the non-par portfolio? And how much is it right now in percentage terms if we talk about the third quarter?
So in percentage terms, just that because it is a single unweighted, in unweighted terms, it would be close to about 7% of our total, and we would expect that to go at least to about 8-9% on a full year basis, not just this year but annualized. Say a year from now we would expect that to happen. No reason to believe that all the good work that we have done in expanding the market doesn't increase the share to about 8-9%.
Also, if you could help us with the numbers in the protection business, if you can give us a snapshot of how that fared for you in the third quarter.
That is actually a great story, because on a 9-month basis, our protection on an APE basis was about 16+%. But if you look at standalone for the quarter, it's actually 18%. So from about 11% last year on the 9-month basis, it's gone up to 16%. But if you look at the run rate for the quarter, it's actually gone up to 18%. So the focus has really paid off, and please watch the space, because we are continuing to innovate to give a very differentiated product offering in the protection space.
So then what would be your outlook for the next quarter or for the midterm, if you can help us with that, especially on the premium side?
So we are very confident that we will continue to exceed total industry growth, which is what we have been doing. We will continue to innovate, which will help us on the top line in terms of new business, and we will continue on our third aspect, which is on new tie-ups. There are some more tie-ups, and we are very confident of at least being one of the players as part of the RFP This is a combination of cooperative banks. It's a combination of some of the public sector banks that are opening up, and we believe that it would be very, very difficult for a bank not to at least invite us to the table for us to be able to portray all the offerings that we have. So this is a space that we understand very, very well. So it's a combination of all these factors.